What's good, Twitch? We are here for day 3. Oh, let's go. We got Shark Anthony in the building. Let's go. Let's hop in here. I was told that there is a performance at 3 o'clock with our friend Mr. Sweet. We love Mr. Sweet. Gotta make it over. Oh, let's go. Yeah, so yesterday, I don't know why I had it in my head like your thing ended at midnight. So I had in my head like, okay, I can make it to midnight. And then it was like till 1 a.m. and dude, I was struggling that last hour. I was like, I can make it to midnight. And then it was like 1 a.m. I was like, oh shit. Like I was gassed, bro. Like as soon as Carol and I logged off there, dude, we knocked out like immediately after that. Like I was done.
The reason why we are in such a mess is not simply that we have wrong systems for doing things, whether they be technological, political, or religious. But we have the wrong people. The systems may be all right, but they are in the wrong hands because we are all, in various ways, self-seeking, lacking in wisdom, lacking in courage, afraid of death, afraid of pain, unwilling really to cooperate with others, unwilling to be open to others. And we all think that's too bad. It's me that's wrong.
Why have you come here? What were you looking for? Why have you come here? What were you looking for? Why have you come here? What were you looking for? Why have you come here? What were you looking for?
Let's get it. Science you bring to the stage, across space and time. Everybody's favorite literal ghost writer. Marcus Aurelius! Love my family. 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 Truth and justice. Love my family. Truth and justice. Love my family. Truth and justice. Love my family. Yeah, truth and justice. Love my family. 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 My brother Severus. It was through him I encountered Thracia, Helvidius, Cato, Dion, Brutus, and conceived of a society of equal laws, governed by equality of status and of speech, and of rulers who respect the liberty of their subjects above all else, and from him as well to be steady and consistent in valuing philosophy, and to help others, and be eager to share, not be a pessimist, never to doubt your friend's affection for you. And when people incurred his disapproval, they always knew it. They always knew it. And that his friends never had to speculate about his attitude to anything. It was always clear. Love my family, truth and justice. 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 Love my family. Help others and be good to share. To help others and be good to share. To help others and be good to share. To help others and be good to share. Maximus, self-control and resistance to distractions. Optimism in adversity, especially illness. A personality in balance. Dignity and grace together. Doing your job without whining. Other people's certainty that what he said was what he thought, and what he did was done without malice. Never taken aback or apprehensive, neither rash nor hesitant, or bewildered, or at a loss. Not obsequious, but not aggressive or paranoid either. Generosity, charity, honesty. The sense he gave of staying on the path, not being kept on it. That no one could have ever felt patronized by, or in a position to patronize him. A sense of humor. Love my family, truth and justice. 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 Love my family. To help others and be good to share. To help others and be good to share. To help others and be good to share. To help others and be.
Was made possible by this encounter with death that Mother Ayahuasca gave me. That leads me to ask, what is death? Our materialist science reduces everything to matter. Materialist science in the West says that we are just meat, we're just our bodies. So when the brain is dead, that's the end of consciousness. There is no life after, there is no soul. We just rot and are gone. But actually, many honest scientists should admit that consciousness is the greatest mystery of science, that we don't know exactly how it works. The brain's involved in it in some way, but we're not sure how. Could be that the brain generates consciousness the way a generator makes electricity. If you hold to that paradigm, then of course you can't believe in life after death. When the generator's broken, consciousness is gone. But it's equally possible that the relationship is more like the relationship of the TV signal to the TV set. In that case, when the TV set is broken, of course the TV signal continues. And this is the paradigm of all spiritual traditions. We are immortal souls, temporarily incarnated in these physical forms to learn and to grow. We are immortal souls, temporarily incarnated in these physical forms to learn and to grow and to develop.
I really think, people should give other people the benefit of the doubt. And assume that they're good until proven otherwise. And really, most people are actually pretty good people. Nobody's perfect.
Most people are good. Most people are good.
The vast majority.
Most people are good.
They have to be.
Most people are good.
The vast majority.
Most people are good. Most people are good.
The vast majority.
Most people are good.
They have to be.
Most people are good.
The vast majority.
I mean, strangely, I think a lot of people don't like humanity and see it as blight. But I do not. Love is the answer. Wouldn't hurt to have more love in the world. Most people are good. Most people are good.
The vast majority.
Most people are good.
They have to be.
Most people are good. Most people are good. Most people are good.
The vast majority.
Most people are good.
They have to be.
Most people.
It's permanent. Permanent.
I miss the feeling of when you're on the dance floor. It's just you, the good vibes, the good people. All your problems are forgotten about.
I miss the booze and the bounce and the moves and the bass in my face.
Bring it back. I miss arriving at a club, hearing the muffled bass from outside, tingles down the back of my neck.
I miss the way we dance. I miss the way we feel. I miss the way we love.
I miss when the lights turn on and we scream for one more song, and we hope and pray that we can keep going.
I miss the atmosphere created by the DJs, by the people. That feeling is house.
Bring it back.
I miss dancing with my people like there's no tomorrow. Till the sun comes up, you know, fooling, just doing what feels right. Goddamn, I miss the shit.
All right, day 3 shirt obtained. Let's go. All right. Backpack. Oh, and here's some alpha. Okay. Yep. Okay. Yep. Here's some alpha. It looks like it. Even if you've claimed these other wearables, if you claim them the next day, it resets, and you're able to get another one. So that way you could maybe pay it forward to a friend. So I have 2 LimeWire glasses, and now I have this bunny shirt, a couple of those as well. It looks like, and I just was able to claim another LimeWire glasses, so I think I'm gonna have 3. So it does look like that resets after 24 hours. So that is, it's like the handbag. Well, yes, is it a shirt every time? I think so. Let me try to get the coordinates. Negative 64, 69. It's right next to the pause stage. Word. Yep. Which I am gonna definitely play again today. I am gonna get on that leaderboard. Or the Guitar Hero one, I can get on the leaderboard for that. I'm following the White Rabbit right now, trying to get this wearable cart. Get out of my way, Normie. Get out of my way. coordinates. Oh. All right, so minus 86, minus 86 are the coordinates. You were right. That too. But I love this little area. This is so cool. And CK was in here earlier, saying that they built this in Builder, so they're learning Builder, which I thought was really cool. You know, CK is really doing a lot with Decentraland here. But I just love this little area. And you got the Trues and Wisher Vodka, the Vox board, Broomway. It's very cool. Well, for those who cannot load in, I have been streaming on Twitch. I just took me. Oh, I see Cat out here. The meeple. No, just do minus 86, minus 86 got me there. But there's a few coordinates that will get you there.
Going back to mapping. Be easy. Take care, Amp. Thank you so much for stopping by and enjoying the show.
But Tang, what has been your highlight so far? There's just so much going on. It's hard to catch everything. So yeah, that's totally fine. And you know, you're just hanging out and just experiencing what you experience. I feel like if you try to force too much, you end up not having a good time and enjoying yourself. So. I'm gonna do a restart here because this is running weird. So it was at different times. Like I remember visiting for the Steve Aoki last year, like around Halloween, and we were kind of just randomly appearing, but we started getting really heavy into it, I guess, like last December when we started really going to like different concerts in Decentraland, because we were in Hubs by Mozilla, and then Voxels. We were venturing into. Was that about that time, or I don't know when we got into Voxels? It was kind of like all a mesh, and we were checking out Mona. Shout out to our friend James Lay. who's a builder on there, and took us into Mona, and yeah, and then we started getting more steady in Decentraland. But we were just kind of just randomly going there just to check it out. So I posted a picture a couple days ago, a picture I took last year. So it was like 2021 versus 2022, and it was taken like last November. Shout out to random memories that pop up and remind you when you take pictures. When did you really start getting into it? I know you go way back in there. Oh, he's so upset.
Yeah, it was insane, like going from Thursday seeing like 1,000 people in the chat to then Friday seeing 10,000 people in the chat. I was like, what? Yeah, it was insane, like going from Thursday seeing like 1,000 people in the chat to then Friday seeing 10,000 people in the chat. I was like, what?
Yeah, it's pretty intense. Did you guys see that CoinDesk article about the DCL baby dolls yesterday?
No.
I read they might have like roped you into something, like they like smeared your name in like an article. I think I was reading some responses to that. I'd love to know more about that actually. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's not really much to know. That's exactly what they did. They were trying to kind of make some baseless claims against one of the sponsors for our party. And it's a client that I've worked with before. It's the big accounting firm Metas. So they were somehow trying to rope these guys into maybe being part of the FTX scandal. But I mean, in my opinion, it was really just a clickbait kind of article to just kind of poke fun at Decentraland. Again, I don't know what their problem is with CoinDesk. I think, or what CoinDesk's problem with Decentraland. I think they love the engagement that they got last month with their 38 users. It's probably the most clicks any of those writers ever got before in their life. So they're trying to do it again, and this time they're doing it by bringing in the baby dolls. I think it's funny that they kind of talked about us like we're a bunch of, I think the words were scantily clad nightclubbers. I mean, it's so belittling. It's just a horrible thing to write. It's funny.
Can someone make merch with the number 38?
Wait, you said that article was made in coordination with Prager Media? Is that like the first attorneys, or the? Am I thinking of the same people?
I think it's an audit. Isn't it like
right,
an auditing?
they are the ones that performed the week audit of FTX, right? Is that them?
They're not. I think that what happened is just this CoinDesk trying to smear their name. There was so many companies that were involved with this. I can't speak for Metas. I don't know what happened there. But I mean, if you read the article that they wrote, there's really like nothing in it at all. It probably talks more about Decentraland and the metaverse than it does about any actual evidence they have of anything.
Yeah, I see a lot of these articles too that's written about Web3, and it's like you have never set foot in the metaverse, like in one metaverse, let alone multiple.
How are you writing an article?
How are you writing an article on this? It's like you're writing from no experience here. So yeah, take it with a grain of salt, but I think it brought the community together, so I like that.
I like it too. I mean, I think the bigger I think the worst thing about the article is just the way that it kind of diminishes and belittles women in the metaverse and just people who enjoy the metaverse at all. It's just another example of, CoinDesk attacking Decentraland. I don't get it at all.
And why people like decide that that's why they want to bully you, like on social media if you post about it because of all these articles. It's like, can you not?
I get it though. They got their bag and look at you know why they're doing that, right? Because they probably got a big bag of sand, right? Isn't that sandboxes?
Dude, you were reading my mind.
I was
saying
like,
the
they're
same
invested
thing.
in one of the other metaverses. They don't want to see you guys win. That's got to be what's going on at CoinDesk, in my opinion.
Or
You're
Roblox.
probably right.
What's interesting about that is like the same people that own CoinDesk oversee Grayscale, and like Mana is one of the only cryptos on there with like ETH, Bitcoin, a few others, but Sand isn't, as far as I know.
So they're shooting themselves in the foot. Sounds great. What a bunch of boneheads over there.
It's a tabloid. It's just clickbait.
I mean, people already drag the metaverse, right? Like, I mean, a lot of outlets do. So I feel like, yeah, they're just getting into the whole, like, jumping on the bandwagon of throwing shade at it. And I think it's highly clickbaitable. And they're doing that stuff for clicks and views. They don't give a shit about the stories they're probably pushing.
And the funny thing is, most people never click the actual article. They just retweet and reshare of just the headline. So, yeah, it's unfortunate, but it did bring us together. And the funny thing is, we can screenshot just how many people are in here. Yeah, 38 people. There's almost 11,000 people in the chat alone. So, yeah, you can go F off.
Well, you know what they did? They sent their like investigative journalist into Decentraland at like 8 a.m. on a Monday. He spawned in a random realm with like 7 people, and then that was like, yep, I'm in the metaverse. And there's like, nah, dude, did you even look?
It was Randall from Recess just writing down in his notepad.
And they probably don't even know about the different realms either. So yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like they probably didn't even know that much, like to
and
even know how to do that.
Yeah, they're on some. Yeah, I won't even go there. All right, I saw Marcos. What is up, friend?
Hey yo, yeah, I just came back to my home just because I needed to go out for a bit. I realized that I've been locked here for a week, and it's beautiful everything that's going on. About what you're saying about articles and stuff. Something that's happening to me. I've been trying to onboard people from Latin America, Spain, and it's like 4 months ago, people were like, when you contact musicians and people, they were like, nah, it's a game, it's a streaming, and they were like, they didn't want to be part. But now that the Metaverse Festival is happening, it's like everybody's saying, oh, well, I would like to play someday or something like that. So it's like, those moments, it's when you realize that you are going to the right path. And I'm super grateful of everything that's going on at the moment. I've been here like the entire year, and my whole life is based on this. And it's beautiful to share it with you and seeing the entire Decentraland family here, like pushing forward and building a community and everything. It's something great to see. And I was walking on the street, but I was listening to everything. And tampoco, I'm sure that you look way better than me.
Oh, let's go. I just pinned up the pictures I got of your performance. That was the first one I saw today. That was super awesome. I loved it. Where are you from, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm from Argentina, but I moved to Madrid like 3 months ago. So it's like, my time zone changed completely. So like every event that happens, like at 8 or 10 o'clock in Argentina, here is like 5 a.m., 3 a.m. So I'm staying up like every night and seeing everything. And, performing here is quite hard because I'm living in a new place and stuff. But, I really love, being in Decentraland, the Metaverse. Is like I've been connecting people from Argentina and Latin America, and now, for example, I'm presenting a music DJ from Spain here that is touring all over Europe, and he's going to play tomorrow, on the techno stage, and in Tuesdays he's going to perform on Rustan, Casa Rustan. So it's like I'm trying to bring more musicians, more artists, and make this metaverse music festival experience like happen every day if it's possible, because it's too fun.
No, I love that. And I love the idea of, I think Decentraland brings a lot of different types of musicians too. And I think that Decentraland is way ahead of all the other metaverses in that sense. And the quality is always really good of the streams and the sound. And just like you can go to this heavy metal stage at, off Ozfest, and then go like to today. The OG stage was just so chill, like it was vibey guitars, like acoustics, and then you can go to the techno stage and have that vibe. So it definitely gives the energy of an actual festival. So yeah, I love that. Thank you so much for bringing in more people and for showing us your music, and I'm so glad I got to catch that. Muy agradecidos por tenerte aquí. And yeah, it's just so cool. And I forgot where else I was gonna go with that, but I'm just happy that to get to talk to musicians in the space. Like it's just so cool.
No, I'm super grateful because you all were there, and it truly means a lot because it's like a celebration of everything that we were working on here. So seeing, I remember I performed with Shark on the OG stage the first day, and like a few minutes before it started, like my performance was the first one, and I was like, oh, I hope someone comes here, because you are performing in a way with Ozzy Osbourne and York and everyone. So it was like, oh, I hope someone comes here. And all the family and the people I really care about, all of you were there, and today on True, and it shows that it's a beautiful space, and I'm super grateful. Like you can see like the Ozfest festival, for example, like full of people, and then you walk to every other stage and people are chilling, listening to music, and it's a beautiful feeling, a beautiful experience, and I'm enjoying every second of this, and I'm doing what I love. So I'm super happy.
No, that stage was packed. The OG, I mean, it's been packed like every day, but especially when you guys performed, like it was crazy packed. We love to see it. Like we do love to see the OG community stage being super packed when everything else is going on. That's how you know like that you've made connections with people where they want to see you guys instead of like whoever else is performing. So I love that. Yeah, we got plenty of pictures of how packed it was that day. And we didn't know till today, and I don't know if you know, but if you got every day that you get the OG shirts, the merch, it has all the artist names in the back. We didn't realize that. Some of us didn't realize that till today. So yeah, I think Shark got a picture of Van de Car's shirt with everyone's names in the back.
Yes, I'm on that shirt. It's amazing to see my name.
start checking out
Let's go.
a friend of the Twitter Spaces space. Seed.
Gallery? Yeah, we're here.
This is really trippy.
Twitch is here. The Twitch stream is here. So now if you're on Twitch, you'll finally get to see what we're seeing. It's actually really cool. I didn't realize when you were saying like that it's a magic rug. Every time you click on the level you want to go to, it literally flies. Like I was just chilling with Glitch and I just saw her fly up with the carpet. I was like, how did you just fly? But yeah, you have to click on like the buttons to each floor, and yeah, the carpet goes with you. That's such a cool touch. I love that so much. So yeah, we're just here dancing and hanging out. And again, it's if you need the coordinates, let us know. It's pinned up there. Actually, I'll share an image and also put the coordinates if anyone wants to come check this out. Alright, so yeah, if we're talking music festivals, nah, I bring a whole blanket and I am literally like chilling with the whole picnic out. If we're talking music festivals, but facts.
This is.
Don't drink the blue cup unless you want to. Top floor, please.
And I see Madamus is up here. We're up here dancing on magic carpets, just like kind of floating here. This is really trippy. Good job, Seed. Well done. And yes, I am cycling through some of the speakers here. We do have some requests. I am trying to get to everybody. We're just vibing out, we're just sharing. So yeah, don't think I'm ignoring anybody. But Meta DJ has come back up. What's up, Meta DJ? Yeah, sure. I just saw you at the Techno stage, Meta DJ, and then I was like scrolling through the names in here, and I saw Meta DJ, and I was like, wait, is this the same one? But did you perform at the festival? Let's go. Yeah, shout out Beavers. Love their build. It's really, really cool. Stuff that they have, the rooftop. I know we did a after party, and they showed like a little recap video I did of the Metaverse fashion event. I'm drawing a blank on the full official name, but yeah, put a little recap video together, and they showed it there, so that was a really cool party. So yeah, shout out Beavers. Yes, there were Gucci toes, and Horus. Yeah. Go ahead.
Got to interview like everybody. They did the Baby Dolls Awards. It was a really, really cool event. We'll definitely share something up there if anyone wants the visuals of it. But it was so awesome because it was fully put on by the community, and it was just so cool. Just to see it come to life. Super limited, some great 3D work as well. These yoga poses that ended up becoming like emotes, and yeah, it's just there was just so much going on. But yeah.
How did you do these magic carpets to follow you? Just wondering who put this build together.
Oh, I just pinned up at the top. First night, Metaverse Fashion Week Summer Gala. That was the official name. So that was kind of a sneak peek, but yeah, there was a full video of it. But I'm obsessed with the magic carpet. Like, so obsessed. Like, me and Glitch are on the top floor, like, dancing on the magic carpet.
That's where we are, and there's a lot of visuals playing. This is really cool. Is this all Seeds animations here too?
Mount up, load up, roll out, homie. Red 3, red 3, red 3, red 3. Mount up, load up, roll out, homie. Red 3, red 3. Oh yes, oh please, might just get it, tat it, homie. Lil vibe, YB, let's go. Home 3, I'm up, way up, 2 up, 3P, 3Ps. If you creep up, homie, oh God, don't tweak. My dogs, they mean. Okay, see now, made the whole sound. Got the whole town going nuts now. We're 3, they chant,
What
they
realm
scream.
are you
We
two at?
cash, big checks from these.
Try to come
big
to
dreams,
Artemis.
big dreams, big dreams.
'Cause look.
No cap, all fact, no false pretense. Got y'all on defense. We're 3, they chant, they scream. We cash, big checks from these big dreams, big dreams, big dreams. No cap, all fact, no false pretense. Got y'all on defense.
Yeah, that's right. This is SS1. Lil Vibe YP, Web 3. Y'all's our NFT TCG. What's good? Yup, NFT TCG. What's good? Man, let me tell y'all about it. Y'all's are. My pack's looking nice. My car's looking nice, man. Y'all better go check it out. Get with the vibe, fuck with the tribe. Yeah. Web 3, Web 3, Web 3.
Hello everyone, my name is Brennan S. Bigney, the Nuclear Cowboy. I was in the Marine Corps for about 8 years, got out, went to work for corporate, didn't like what was going on there, so I left. I wrote 2 poetry books, and that's what I do now. First poem, Fear and Respect.
There's Colorful.
It's written covering some of the experiences that
Look
we
at
went
her.
through in the
Oh, rainbow.
Fear and Respect. Though she's the same, she's not the same. Always treated with distaste. She's written off, though she's taken off, already proven her stuff. She's got more to give, though she gives. Disrespect is definitive. She's made her way all the way into
And then
the darkest day.
nay.
But she's cast away, kept at bay, never
Wow.
given a say. They break her down,
Write
rip her
this one
down,
down,
break her
Tanner.
without a sound. But when there is no sound, there is no sound, but the Reaper's coming round. She's a vicious fighter, no one hits harder, but she's losing pound for pound. Her voice is silent, mind a riot, morale in need of lift. Some surmise to feed their fear she'll never reach the sky. All the chance for her demise, with fury she still rises. She does not give up, she knows what's up, she knows she's got the stuff. But in transition the crowd is lost beneath their fear, beneath their hate. Will they have the mind and vision to go beyond our own division? To unify, to rectify, solidify the course. This is her cause, this is our cause. We all have our own flaws. She doesn't need applause. But to the crowd, all she asks is a little bit of respect. Gloves off. Now the last poem I'm going to read, it's The Killer Instinct. This is part 1. And it's on war and peace. Peace. Her slender body green, shape curved in every way, skin teasing through leaves and vines.
Oh, I think
her
the
hair
Jack Frost
tame
and
but
Ten.
wild waves, so splendid and golden in its touch, with eyes so soft one could only
I'm saying,
wonder
is that true band room
what
right
it
now,
was
right?
to
10
kiss
o'clock
those
Eastern.
luscious lips. if he would simply
Oh, is it
vanish
11?
or sink into the earth and watch the sky lit by her golden rays. If she would dance within his eyes in so innocent a way, if when he reached height on air, if he ever touched those lips, if peace would come for him as they fade into the green, engulfed in passionate flames. For the killer instinct this creature came, body green and hair of gold, like a yellow flower hanging in the breeze. These soft hands like vines, gentle grasp beneath his neck. She caught him in her tender gaze, then she brought him down, a beast, into the living earth. She brought her breast close to his and whispered in his ear, seduction in her voice. Let my poison sink into you, my toxins make you whole. Peace, that's all you want. Peace among you mortal creatures. Her smile venomous still. He lay within the soil, peace a gentle flower, shining gold above him still, and within the breeze she collapsed. A green and yellow petal, a sleeping star in his palm. Oh peace, her dream so sweet, so conniving, an illusion in the eye. She had brought him down. Peace had just seduced the instinct, the killer instinct. Not once did one think. But the instinct left her still, a flower hanging in the breeze. And if the running instinct would ask, the killer would answer, I have slept with peace, and she is not enough. Thank you. The tree that could not fall. As the winds blew through her hair, the sky came down and kissed the seed before telling him to grow. From the seed sprouted a magnificent tree with strong roots and a sturdy trunk, and a mane of leaves that glistened a vibrant green. But then came a man, and with him a fire that cackled with laughter as it burned. His mane charred his trunk and left his roots nothing but ashes to be fed. Again, the sky came down and kissed him on his head, but this time nothing grew, so it must have been goodbye. All the other trees grew without him, and when autumn came to dance amongst them, they shed their leaves so that she may have a carpet to walk upon. When she danced, the carpet danced around her, and little twigs and autumn leaves formed a crown upon her head. When she saw him, no matter how he felt, he had nothing to give. So she placed her hand on his burnt body and demanded nothing before vanishing in the winter sleep. Then came an axe man who cut down his friends. But when the man turned to leave, the lone tree snapped and bid the man, cut me down too. But the man simply replied, you are already burnt. For many years spring came to dance, though he could not bloom. Summer came to shine on him, though he had no mane to know her love. Fall came to dance like spring, though he had no leaves to shed. Winter came to cool his muscles, never wanting anything in return. Then came an artist to gaze upon the lonely tree, and he asked, with scars like those, how is it that you still stand? And the tree replied, all my years I've tried to fall, but even for autumn I hadn't leaves to shed.
Oh, where's he at?
Nor would the
Where's
axeman
Billy
take me
Strings?
with
Because
my
I
friend.
did see he was performing.
And the artist gazed upon him before he replied,
No.
for you have already been sculpted into a monument, and you are art. The people that we meet. Many people you will meet. Few are worth the time. Most you will forget, But every so often there is that one that digs beneath the layers and becomes emblazed upon the
Gonna go check out Billy Strings.
What does that mean? I'm so damn paranoid that I'm absolutely clean. Can't do nothing when I look in the air. Seems like a piggy in a fire everywhere. The willy pig is coming, the willy pig is coming, the willy pig is coming. It will all fall down. Hiding in the morning, hiding in the morning, hiding in the morning. It will all fall down. The willy pig is coming, it will all fall down. The willy pig is coming, it will all fall down. The willy pig is coming.
I can go. I'm running and running from all the things I know. I had to leave it somewhere, so I left it far behind. I had to get away from all the trouble I might find. Run to the river, run to the sea, run from the evil that's been calling you and me. We keep rolling right out of town. We'll reach the promised land before they tear it down. promised land before they tear it down. Run to the river, run to the sea, run from the evil that's been calling you and me. If we keep rolling right out of town, we'll reach the promised land before they tear it down.
Thank you so much for watching these videos, taking the time. There's nothing more precious than your time, and we truly value that. And we value that you watch this all the way through. Check out more at Bleace.com, the home of Bleace Livestream HQ and the Meta Party Vibes. Check out the eco-friendly, clean NFT collection on Object.com on the Tezos blockchain. It's free to support artists. A like, a share goes a long way. We would love to support you in any way we can. Follow for follow on all socials at BLEACE NFT, Bleace NFT, and Colorful Designs. Colorful with a K, Designs. Let's go further together.